Hey, everybody, this is Jason Yeagley, middle school principal, and I am here with Miss Daquelente. And she is our newest addition to the middle school. So we're going to get to know her a little better, find out some information about the classes that she's going to be teaching. And that way you can kind of put a face with the name on that first day of school. So, hey, thanks for joining us.
Hi, how are you?
Good, very good. Well, so Miss Daquelente is fresh out of college. She's all ready to go. I totally remember those days, ready to take over the world. And at times, I still feel like that. So I'm glad that she's bringing that fresh perspective. This is her first year at West Branch, and we are happy to have her. She will be teaching 4 different types of classes for us, all 4 either in 5th or 6th. She's going to do some ELA for 5th, ELA for 6th. She's going to do social studies for 5th, social studies for 6th. So she is kind of hanging out in that grade 5 and grade 6. So just for a minute before we get into the weeds here, tell us a little bit about you.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to start my teaching career here. So I'm actually from Girard, Ohio, about 40 minutes from here. I went to Girard High School, and then I moved on and went to Youngstown State. And yeah, so when I'm not teaching, I'm either with friends, family, just spending time. I like to go outside. I like to read, just anything that makes me happy, So
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome. And I know from the interview you had mentioned that you were in band. So I know Mr. Stahara, when you meet him, he'll be pumped to hear. I know at times what we've done is we've had kids ask one of their teachers that were in band to play in one of their performances. It's kind of like a cool little thing we do.
Oh, how fun. Yeah, I would totally do something like that. I'd
Yeah.
dust off the trumpet and absolutely.
Yeah, we have quite a few. I can't rattle off a number, but many of our teachers used to be in band and playing instruments. So that's great. You'll fit right in. Let's hop over a little bit to the classroom. And again, I know this has to be more challenging for you just because you're starting. So, what are some things that kids can be expecting to do in any of your classes, meaning ELA or social studies, day to day? What are some things that you kind of like to lean on a little bit?
Yeah, things that I like to do. I really like group work. I like when kids are working together. I like when they talk. Either meeting someone new, working with them, working with their friends. So kids can really be expected to be working together. They can be expected to read, whether it's language arts or social studies. I'm a big reader, so whether it's something new they've never read before, or something maybe a series they like. So then reading and writing. I mean, it's language arts and social studies, so whether you're writing something that interests you or something that you're learning new about, but definitely reading and writing, it's so important.
Awesome. What about on the social studies side? I know reading and writing really goes across all classes. But how do you like to kind of take that topic on, or some things you're thinking about at this point?
Yeah, so just really getting hands-on with it. Social studies can be a lot of reading. So whether it's projects, whether it's, taking that extra step and doing, maybe we'll go on a virtual field trip, maybe we'll watch these videos that really make that history come alive, taking it off the page and really getting that hands-on experience with it, I think is something they can get used to doing.
Yeah, and I like how you said History Alive. I know we were lucky enough to purchase that History Alive digital curriculum. And so I think that a lot of that is built into it, and bringing it to life as much as possible is really good. Let's hop over to outside of class. Again, I want to preface all these. I know this is your first year. You're just getting to know West Branch, the kids. Outside of school, would you say you foresee yourself having like a ton of homework, some homework, no homework? What's that look like at this point?
Yeah, well, my goal is not to have a ton of homework. I definitely see some type of just here and there. Homework is supposed to help you in class, not make you hate class. So
Sure.
assignments here and there, nothing super tedious, but definitely something here or there.
Yeah. Good. Grades. Obviously during your time in education, whether it be college or student teaching, thinking about grades, and I've said this in all the videos. I always say this to parents. I say it to really anyone who will listen to me. C's mean average, pretty decent.
Yeah.
B's mean above average. A's mean, pretty excellent. You're quite a bit above average. So what are some different ways that you foresee kids kind of showing the mastery in their assessment for kind of earning grades? And I know it's again, it's hard because you're talking about 4 different classes, 2 different levels.
Right. So kids will be able to earn some points in a bunch of different ways. Not everyone's a great test taker, and I understand that. And I'm personally not, great in those kind of situations either. So while there will be some either quiz, things like that, you kind of can't get away from those.
Mhm.
Just participating, being here, being part of the class, giving your input, things like that. Maybe some projects, some assignments in class, things that you'll be able to work with other people, ask me about. So there's definitely lots of different ways. And I'm a sucker for bonus points. I definitely see those coming around sometime too. So just being here, being active, and that'll get you some points for sure.
You kind of just leaned on a couple of these, but as we near the end of our little getting to know you and your classes, what are a couple, 2 or 3 tips that you would like kids to know and parents to know and guardians to know proactively that going into the school year that would help them in your class and working with you?
Honestly, just communication, asking questions, reaching out. If there's something going on behind the scenes or something, if I don't know about it, I can help you. Whether it be your content, whether it be something else. So something, for students, parents, guardians alike, just being open, communication, asking questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's definitely one thing. And then something else, just being present in the class and just being
Sure.
ready to learn and be
Yeah.
here. And yeah.
I think I'll hop in there too, because one thing, again, I've said this in all of them, because I think that, attendance is one of the most important things in school. If I go over a list of kids that really showed, strong mastery, and then I look across at how many times they were absent, they usually correlate pretty well. Like, it's really hard to be out of school and to do well. So that's something, that I know is important in every class, because when you're out 3 days, 2 days, you're missing, 150 or so hours per class, or minutes, not hours, minutes. And I think that's really hard to simulate. If a kid's out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and they show up, hey, what did I miss? It's really hard to catch them up with 150 minutes in a 10-second passing at the doorway. So I know that's one thing that can really benefit. If you're sick, you're sick. But when you can be, here, I think that's going to help all kids. Hey, one last question. You're doing great. My last question is, what's one thing that you're just super stoked and excited about as we go into this year here at West Branch Middle School?
I'm just excited to meet everybody, to get in here, to get started. I'm excited. I think I have a lot of exciting things in my head, at least plans. So to be able to finally carry those out, I've been waiting for this moment. I graduated. This is what I've been preparing for. So I'm just excited to be here and just to get started, meet everybody, and have a good year.
Awesome. Well, we're excited that you're here too, and you're going to love the kids. You're going to love the staff. You're going to love this community. It really is a special place, and we're glad you're here. So, hey, thanks a lot. We appreciate you taking a minute. Again, it's Miss Daquelente, and I do want to just say, if kids struggle with your last name, as I have a little bit, how would you like them to approach that?
You know what? Miss Dak is perfect. That is what I've always kind of just chopped it down to. So Miss Dak is good with me. It's much easier, much shorter.
Okay, awesome. I did want to get this in the interview. So Miss Dak, kids, don't be afraid. Parents, don't be afraid. She will answer to Miss Dak. No problems at all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Hey, thanks a lot. We appreciate it, and we're looking forward to this year. Have a great day.
All right. Thanks. Bye.